So who wants to kick it off then, or should we wait till we start?
I don't know.
So since there is no start, because we aren't playing, I would say that I can just go ahead. In what version of the game did you start to play? I started in beta 1.2. I actually don't even know if it was 1.2 or 1.2_01 anymore.
Yes.
One of those two.
That's a while ago. Yeah. What year was that roughly then?
2011 in the beginning or end of 2010?
Years ago by now. No, it was the beginning of 2011 and right when the beta version started. So if I had seen the game like 5 days earlier, I would have paid $5 less for it. Because the beta was 15 and alpha was 10.
The alpha.
That's funny.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And how did you find that game? How could you find it in the internet?
Or YouTube, and whenever I stumble across something interesting, I remember that. In this case, I just saw a lot of videos from a guy called Gronk, and actually some other guys
it's a German YouTuber.
Yeah. And he just, I mean, when I saw the game, I had to see 1 minute of it, and I wanted to instantly buy that game.
At that time, was it just creative, or was it?
No, there was no creative at all.
No, there was no creative at all.
Oh. There was only survival mode. So, actually, there was the free-to-play classic version of the game already, and the version which was not free-to-play. And that version is the one I wanted to have instantly, because in the creative classic version there was nothing to do. You could just place some blocks. There was no redstone yet or anything, so there was literally nothing to do but build fancy houses. And did I ever build fancy houses? No.
No.
You want to break stuff, that's what it is, right?
Yeah, to break stuff, there needs to be something to break. You know?
Yeah. Maps.
No, I just had a lot of fun to explore the survival mode and just terraform and dig stuff and everything. I didn't for the first half of the year. No, for the first 6 months, so to speak, I did not touch redstone at all. I did actually, although there was already redstone in the game, I never did a single bit of redstone developing, not at all.
Yes.
And
how long? When did you start doing redstone stuff? And how did you get into redstone at all?
I wanted to do before there were the pistons. There was literally nothing very interesting beside minecart stations you could do with redstone. So that's actually was the first thing I did with redstone, building something for minecarts. And the thing is, there were some interesting contraptions where you could, for example, make an automatic minecart launcher using a door and some other funny things. I think it is. I don't even know when I started, but at the beginning I was playing single player, then I very quickly started to play on a server, and I wanted to build a big mob trap because I've seen a YouTube video about a mob trap and was totally fascinated by mob traps. Yoo-hoo! And I had no clue about how mob traps were working and was just digging a big hole without any clue, and that's why it also never work as well as it should have. But in the end I was pretty I had still a lot of fun, and I was then starting to build a long minecart station to another location, and was trying to automate that thing, and then that's how I got a little bit into redstone. And but I always saw videos on YouTube and totally liked the, how do you say, dang it, I lost.
Right at the end. That's great.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know if we come back because the game was over.
I mean, I lost because it's the first time I've won against you guys, and that's why I lost, because I was like, whoa, what?
It was so close, because Panda had 24, and I did. Seriously, the problem is here that our viewers do not know now why we are laughing like mad. You will all get explained in the very end of the video, so stay tuned. Okay, let's go on. Next map.
So,
okay, now I was always watching videos about the piston, mod,
Yes.
which there was a piston mod at that time, and it was so cool. And I also thought, finally, then you can do something really awesome with redstone, or it would make so many contraptions possible. If you could move blocks, it's like Inception. You can move the stuff around and do like stuff with it being moved. Like, okay, the simple things are doors and so on. But eventually, I figured out that the Inception was only possible after you could move the redstone itself. So like with the redstone blocks, but whatever. Now I was really fascinated by that mod and thought about a lot of ideas what I would do if this mod was vanilla, because I would never actually play vanilla. So the day the piston update came out, I already had 4 machines completely, or not completely designed, but in my head.
You had the mod.
No, I never played the mod. I never actually touched the mod.
You just had it in your head.
No.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I actually have built a lot of machines in my head before I was actually building them. And sometimes it works out completely, sometimes you make a big mistake because you oversaw something and then it doesn't work out at all. That's the thing. But in this case, well, I was able to publish 4 videos at the day the pistons came out.
That's
the problem I was struggling with was, for a long time, was the piston butt. Because I didn't know at that time, and I had a hard time figuring out why the contraption wasn't working properly, because I didn't know about this update issue with the pistons, that they would be powered from a block above. And therefore, I had trouble to build that thing. And when I eventually got that working, I was so relieved. Yeah, and I was able to release 3 more videos.
I cannot play. I'm laughing and I'm crying.
Oh, I think somebody lost.
Well, I don't know. What are you laughing about?
I'm laughing because he said piston butt.
Yeah, I thought so.
It cracked me up. I'm sorry, JL. But dear viewers, you heard it here. First time in the stream, JL, the Vanilla Lord, has had a mod.
No, I did not touch it. I did not touch it. That's what I said all the time. I only saw videos about it. I did never play that mod.
Isn't it cute?
Not at all.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you won't get me to raging.
It's like saying that I would insult him because I was saying he was playing a mod.
You were insulting me because I never played that mod. Never ever.
Hey,
it's like you called his mother a name or something.
You know, it's like the Star Trek and Star Wars thing. I cannot understand the hate. I like both. I like playing vanilla. Like in tutorials, you know, teaching stuff.
Mod
but
sucks
I also
because
like
you can
mods.
define your own rules. So I can just say, okay, the mod now enables me to load every block, and that's a legit version of the game. But that spoils the fun. So that's why I don't.
Spoils the fun.
So who? Do we just wait till the next?
That laugh. Yes, you were losing.
Yeah, I think I lost that one. I don't.
Yeah,
when is like the cutoff for when we get back to the lobby? That's when we.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
You think so? Shall I do that rule that the lobby
when
is
you get back to the lobby, but not in the moment you win. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So Cos was.
Yeah, I'll take that.
1 minus point for Cos and for me.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
like
your cross
up
is a
1
little
point.
is fatter, JL. Your cross is like double cross or like triple cross at least.
What?
What?
Whoa.
What?
This is not QuakeCraft. Whoa.
We have some nice glitching going again. What the fuck?
I'm in Blitz.
I'm
that
Blitz
was
too.
interesting.
Yeah, that was.
Yes,
So
I was having the same problem before. I was just seeing the lobby glitching out for a second, like I had before. You know, that's passing out. And
by the way,
yeah, okay.
You know why I said I like purple by now? I hope so.
All right, so who's up next? Is it going to be Panda?
Oh, do you have it?
Talking about,
right. Yes. Go on, you guys.
Yeah, Panda. How did you start?
How did I start? Oh man.
Well, one thing I forgot to add. Sorry, just one more sentence. Well, with the 4 videos being released at the day the pistons came out, when people were browsing for piston creations, they found mine because they were just the first. That's why my channel got big. I got like 1,000 subscribers in the first 3 days after that.
Whoa.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, well, if everyone would have started that long ago with the subscribers, you know. Yeah. So Panda. How did you find Minecraft? How did you get to it?
First time I saw Minecraft was when Notch put out those videos showing what he was working on.
But how did you get to know Notch? I mean, like...
well, I just saw the videos, and then a little while after, because it didn't really pique my interest at the time, a little while after I started seeing videos of people were putting out things like different houses they're building, minecart stuff. Just over time, seeing more and more videos, and it never really interested me. Honestly, I looked at it and I said, "This looks retarded," and I'm never going to play this. It's just so stupid. And well, eventually, it just so many people were hyping about it, and I thought, you know what? So many people are getting into this game. They're enjoying it. Maybe there's something to it. So I went ahead and hopped on and gave it a try. Sometime during alpha, I don't even know what version. I remember when the Nether came out. So and Beds, when Beds came out. And
Beds came out a long time later, but I also remember when the Nether came out. That was I did not remember. I mean, the Nether was already out when I first played the game.
Yeah, it was. They used to do updates back then. And the Nether was the Halloween update. They did these like secret Friday updates, they called them. But that's when I got started in. I didn't actually start doing videos and stuff until, I don't know, early 2011 maybe. Sometime maybe, I want to say 1.3-ish in beta before I actually started putting out videos. And that's only because I didn't really think I could put out videos until then. When I started seeing a few other people doing it, I thought, you know what, I think I could do this. It looks like fun. And so that's why I did that first tutorial of mine, which is a very terrible tutorial, in my opinion, on a Japanese house. And it got pretty popular as far as the tutorials go. And so I just kept putting them out.
That sounds like similar to me. Like a couple of my buddies played it, and I was like, "That looks like the dumbest game ever." It's got terrible graphics. There's like nothing you can do, or you just wander around. And then I started seeing like more of the game as Rooster Teeth started playing it. And
I remember when I first started. Playing for like, I don't know, 18 hours straight. Like the very first time I played it. Digging out this giant cave. I don't even remember all the stuff I was doing. And I lost the world afterwards.
I felt so great when I was just playing there and having fun exploring the landscape.
Yeah.
And all that the beautiful old terrain generator with its so many awesome things which is being generated because the biomes weren't correlated to height maps or grass colors directly like it is right now, so that there's more randomness. This sucks so much that they still weren't able to add that. They just added more and more biomes, but not more variants to each biome on its own. That's the thing. Why it's still, and the old generator always had these funny. I mean, there's stuff which is cool about the new one. It just has more features, but it's like it's not as random as the new one, as the old one. And I still think there could be so much improvement about it. I never wrote it down, but I had once just figured out a thing how I would actually redo the landscape generator if I was able to. And yeah, I got a lot of ideas. I should just write it down at some point.
You saw the terrain on the server I played with. It's
really that's already a lot better, but still not what I imagined. But just saying it is already a lot cooler.
Those are beautiful trees, right?
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
I really love the trees.
So I started watching these guys play, and like the whole survival aspect of it, of surviving as a team through the night, or just gathering together to survive and do something, really intrigued me. And so I started it, and I started a server pretty much immediately. And I've pretty much had a server ever since, which is kind of amusing. But I learned really quickly how to use plugins and Linux and all this stuff.
So Panda, you are finished with your Minecraft story?
Pretty much. There's not a whole lot to it.
Okay, then you can, because you basically sort of started Then we can go on, Cos, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with mine. That was it.
But when was it? In which Minecraft?
Oh, when it was pretty recent. I've only been playing. Oh man, I think that was spring of 2002. 2002.
Oh my God! Time
2012. 2000. Wait, that's camping, right?
Well, that would be 1 year after we started playing it, I guess. No, that's actually right. Wait, no, then. Yeah, that would be 1 year after.
Yeah, but it's still.
20. I think it was 2012.
What was that, like 1.7-ish around there, I think?
Hey, now we can talk again. What was up, Cos? Only 11 kills.
I don't know. Worst round ever there. I don't even know it. I couldn't find anybody. It was weird.
Yeah,
Why the hell can I not right-click the compass at the moment? The lobby is freezing. Dang it.
Oh, it's working for me, but we had some issues on Hypixel before.
Okay.
Are you? Yeah, you walked in here.
Yeah, I'm now already in the game. Awesome.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out some way I could make a comment about how much I hate that last map without actually.
Yes, me too.
Talking about it.
I was like, oh, this.
It's easy for me.
I'm sorry. This ... panda was just not accidentally but intentionally going into this map, so I can rage and say basically, you know. So okay.
All right. Are we switching topics?
Yes. No.
Because we still gotta wait on you, don't we?
Yes, yeah. I haven't said anything yet.
Go ahead.
Your turn, Mary.
Go.
I pretty much started around the same time, like JL and Panda. Was over 3 years ago. Was actually a little bit fun story behind it, how I got into Minecraft, because about I think 4 years ago I was thinking about how I can get better into contact with people. So people that watch my recent video know that I have Asperger's, so a sort of autism. So I thought, okay, I have problems with social interaction to be the real me outside. So how can I be the real me and get into contact with people? So I was buying a webcam, and then I was searching for a webcam chat, an international one, and somewhere it is safe, because I've heard that there are mainly males that like to present things you don't want to see as women. They're goodies, basically. So, so I was searching for one with very strict rules. I found one with an American owner. And I went into there. I got to know a nice young man, and the second one that I got to know, his name is first given name is Gabriel, and I was mentioning also him in my video as first person, because he's actually the one that got me into Minecraft over 3 years ago, because he said, hey, there is this game. Oh no. Shoot.
Oh, I think somebody just lost.
I lost. But we continue because I could make it worse now, right? So it's still not done here. It's not like you can only lose once in each. So let's continue. So
game on.
Right. Game on, right?
The show must go on.
Wow.
For no apparent reason, just saying, great job.
Yeah, I'm getting better.
Oh, fudge it. Oh man. Well, anyways, Gabriel told me about this game, Minecraft, and I was going on their website, and at that point they had like a crappy video on Minecraft.net showing Steve building a crappy, I don't know, dirt or wooden planks house, I cannot recall correctly, and it was like bullshit. From a builder's view, I was like, okay, this is Minecraft sucks. I don't like it basic like that. Then he was showing me some screenshots of builds he made. For example, a statue of his own skin, and I was then intrigued, and I played for a bit for a few months. I played single player. I was starting to watch YouTube videos to learn about how this played basically, and. Yeah, and then that's all about. I think it was an alpha, but it was soon to be beta thingy. I don't really know the version anymore, to be honest. But it's over 3 years ago. And then in April 2011, I was on the very first SMP server. Okay. Multiplayer server, and I was explaining it. I really liked it a lot to interact then with the people. It really was cool.
Yeah, I really like the multiplayer aspect of Minecraft in general.
Yeah. It's like the teaming up, but you can also do a lot of bullshit, basically, because you can be really mean, you know. The griefers, I was always so raging about the griefers, and was always killing them.
I never ever had a problem with griefers in my whole Minecraft life, ever. I was never griefed.
As a server owner, I have to deal with that a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yes, yep.
Well, I'm also owning a server.
Yes, but another sort of. It's not like a public
not that kind of
real server or what? It's not like a real player server.
Oh. I just lost. Sorry. I'll call myself out on that one.
Okay. Fair enough, but show must go on. Let's move on.
The thing that's interesting about Minecraft is that it's really presenting this game within a game out there right now. Like you have a lot of, not only is it you could just play the game and do stuff like crazy stuff like JL and break stuff, or just do really cool builds. They also, with all of the server plugins and command blocks now, you can build your own game type within a game.
Yes,
which is very interesting, and like that's really what you get with a server, is you're building a game within a game, and I think a lot of server owners don't understand that.
Do you remember the super hostile maps from Vex, the old ones?
Yeah.
The ones where there weren't command blocks and everything, but he just made them with MC edit and spawners.
Just wanted to add off topic, because you were talking when we were in the lobby. I'm sorry, I'm not going too loose because of that now. Just saying, good job, JL. You were one better than Cos. Okay. On topic now. You were. Well, what are we talking? Well,
I think we know where my power comes from, right? It's just me talking.
So what are we talking now? So everyone knows now how we got into Minecraft, I suppose.
Yeah, I think we've talked about everybody here.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What are you guys most excited about in 1.8 then?
Well, I just hope that first of all, I'm very excited about that Dinnerbound changed in 0.6a that mob spawning is now section based. That's so awesome. I asked him instantly because I noticed it straight away, and it's not listed on the features because he think it wasn't worth noticing, but it's like the biggest change ever.
Can you explain it to our viewers what that means?
Well, beforehand the mob spawning algorithm would always pick an air block based on the height of the chunk, from 0 to the maximum height of the chunk, which means the higher the chunk, the less likely it is to pick a certain air block. So the mob spawning efficiency of farms is reduced the higher you build them, or if you accidentally place blocks above them. And the mean thing about this, that it was irreversible. So if you remove those blocks, it would not delete those sections, they just would become empty, but they still would get counted. So you could permanently crash your mob traps by stacking up upon them. But now it's based on the section, so it doesn't matter at all how high or how low the chunk is, and how many blocks you have placed anywhere. It's always the same speed at which the mobs spawn. Just have to make sure that all adjacent sections of that particular farm also have the same height, so that spawns can be triggered from that one. But it's a drastic improvement, because you don't have to worry about accidentally placing blocks or light sources above your farm anymore, and it also doesn't matter anymore how high you build it up, so you can also build your sky traps without worrying, well, you have lower efficiency than on traps which are low. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's I like that a lot, and beside that, I'm obviously since I started to play a map, to build a map now, I'm pretty excited about the command block additions. I just hope that there will be more bug fixes to them, because I was struggling so much with certain bugs. But that is hopefully going to be tackled soon.
And because command blocks are sort of vanilla, you're fine in using it.
I actually must say that
you hear the raise in his voice. You hear the raise in his voice. Whenever I say vanilla, he's going into rage mode.
I hate them, but for a different reason. I hate them because there are no tutorials, no official tutorials, or no proper explanation on how they work.
We talked
about that. That is just so inconvenient, because it's like the thing I always hated about mods like FTP, that there are so many special blocks which do have, which are not like, which are too complicated. The game itself is based on very, very simple blocks, and the combination out of simple blocks makes awesome contraptions. Each individual block doesn't have a lot of power, but it's a complete opposite with the command block. The command block is a block for creative mode and not a real survival block, so it's
exactly
a different story. But it should be documented properly how you use it. That's
why
sucks.
I was fudging saying that Whoopi should do like a world download with all the commands, because he's the command block master for me. And he is so I was saying, okay, why does he not make a world with it, with all the things, all the command blocks for people to download then, because he's the one that really is good in it, but he has no time, he has stuff to do and such, and
by now I also got a little bit experience myself, and I could actually do some tutorials which I haven't seen yet, but it's like, okay, it took me a while. It's actually complicated, and it's just, well, you can get the information if you just browse the internet long enough and put up different pages together, but it's
nobody
stupid.
Would really do it, and also, you know,
there are always particular videos about how to spawn in a certain mob, and the people just don't understand the general concept of command blocks, and just do how do you say? They just copy paste that particular command, but they don't know how to put stuff together and how that's organized and all this. And there's also a lot which I still don't know. For example, the tail row. I have no clue about that at all.
No, me neither. But that's exactly why I was doing that tutorial in how to in how to what?
Yeah, I also got disconnected. But I can't reconnect.
Me not. I see you still inside the.
Now I can't log in for some reason.
I see you still in the game. I don't know what is there. Okay. So that's I was why I was doing the tutorial how to spawn in the zombie and skeleton horses. Very in my retarded way, right, Jel? Like really easy and because I want to teach the people why the command is like that, or why are there coordinates, what does it do if I change anything here. So I would really appreciate it if someone like you or Whoopi would actually do such tutorials. Of course, also a little bit more slow or more in my retarded way to do it.
Hypixel was down for me.
Not for me.
I cannot connect.
Okay, I cannot. Yes, I cannot shoot anymore here.
There we go. All right. Well, I'm gonna pause the recording.
Okay.
And they added a new spot, by the way, over here.
Where are you?
Is there something that we could all stand on?
Yeah,
like,
actually, over here, guys, over here, there's a secret spot.
Again, Panda.
Of course,
Panda found another secret spot in another lobby.
Oh yeah.
What the hell? How is he? Oh, it's the portal cake room.
I like finding secret places.
I'm not invited to it.
Took me an entire 3 seconds this time.
I don't think Panda ever broke, so he gets to be on top.
Cakey Keller.
So you stand on top, and then.
JL?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Cake
Keller. Cake Keller.
Well, and then I think
the Kacke Keller.
I think both JL and Mary had 1, and then I had 2, so I lost.
You had 2?
Good game.
Yeah, I had 2.
Panda, you had also 1?
I had 0.
He had 0.
You had 0.
It's like a...
Okay, so Panda won and Cause lost. We have to explain to the viewers what we are doing. So QQQ. What does QQQ stand for? Any one of you can remember what I was calling it?
We are the QuakeCraft Questionnaire Quartet, or the QuakeCraft. Yes.
Right.
Questionnaire Quartet.
So basically, what we're doing is we are discussing some subjects, and we try not to give off. Well, what? JL, are you breaking the map again?
No.
No.
Okay. Cos or Panda?
So anyway,
you explain what it is.
So this was
what the win and loss.
The QuakeCraft Quartet questionnaire, and the idea was to play QuakeCraft but not react to us playing it, and whoever reacted got a point, and whoever with the most points loses, which is me. I am sad.
Yoo-hoo!
I reacted twice. Panda, like the interrogation expert he is, did not react at all.
No emotion.
Oh, totally not. Yeah, totally.
And then JL and Mary both reacted once. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
No.
What?
JL, basically JL lost together with you because his reaction was far more strong.
I just said yes.
Oh, I didn't know that it was like react or like there is no amplitude.
There is no amplitude. It's just digital. You know, it's binary.
Kazi, I just wanted to.
Well,
make
Mary's
it
a big fan of analog, so.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and comment below in the giblets. Let us know what you thought of it. Maybe we'll do some more. And be sure to check out everybody's channel.
And also maybe you can also suggest some subjects. That would be also nice. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
And can upload some subjects.
That is a great idea.
Something nice, please. Not like mean things. You know,
post
like
your topic
more
suggestions.
Bullying.
We'll take a look at them.
All right. Well, this is Kaz and everybody. Enjoy the game.
Yeah. Bye.
See you later.